Jerez de la Frontera is a city located in the Andalusian region in the southwest part of Spain. Jerez and its surroundings are noted for the production of local grapes into sherry wines, which is a wine that is high in alcohol content and very dry. In fact, in Europe, the word sherry has protected designation of origin status, and under Spanish law, all wine labeled as sherry must legally come from the Sherry Triangle, which includes Jerez de la Frontera and 2 other surrounding cities. One of Spain's best-known sherry bodegas and one of the largest sherry wine producers in the world is Tío Pepe's, located in the center of Jerez. So we booked a tour of the property and a tasting that came along with it.
Another name, Tío Pepe, no? Because it's our most famous
Many of the sherry wineries developed rat and mice infestations due to the favorable conditions created to process the wine. So the vermin would feed on grapes and vine roots, as well as chew through corks, leaving urine and feces that would contaminate the wine and the production areas. So to combat this, a special breed of dog was developed called the Ratonero Bodeguero Andaluz, or Sherry Terry. This breed is known, for its strong hunting instincts and attentiveness, which are ideal and needed to hunt, rodents. Although this was an effective method, some wineries preferred other methods. And Tío Pepe's strategy was to befriend the rodents by sharing some of the product. A free complimentary tasting station set up for all the rodents, complete with a small ladder and special glass that made it easy to partake in a little wine. I guess tipsy rodents were happier, maybe? All right, so the final pinnacle of the tour, the wine tasting. What's our first wine here?
Croft.
Croft?
Are you doing the Tío Pepe or the Croft?
The Croft.
Oh, start with the dry one? Oh, okay.
I went sweet, not the dry first, so I guess I didn't do it right. How'd you like the dry one?
The dry one, it's not like...
It made her get a cracker.
I like
Are you going with the...
It'd be probably great if I had Iberian ham and cheese. It was really dry.
After we finished our tastings, we headed over to the gift store to pick up a few bottles for the road. All right, so that concludes our trip to the Tío Pepe winery. It was a pretty good tour. It was about 2 hours total, but they did a great job. Our guide explained a lot of the history of it, and then at the end we got to have our wine tasting, so that was the best part. Overall, I think we just did the 2 tastings of the sherry, the dry and the more sweeter one, and I think that was sufficient for what we were doing. Jerez is known really for some of the most authentic flamenco performances, so we made a reservation at a popular tapas bar called Tabanco El Pasaje to see an early afternoon performance. So we just arrived to Tabanco El Pasaje, which is famous for the flamenco show. So we're just getting here, getting seated, and I'm gonna have a nice little cold beverage. Check out the show. Our reservation included some tapas and bottle of sherry, so we dug in while we waited for the show to begin.
Those are my favorites. So, chicharrones especiales.
Oh, wow.
Chicharron, he said it was good. It was his favorite.
All right, this one, the hamon.
Is it like spicy?
Hamon, good. Take off some of that salt.
We're gonna try to fit them in the, but I'll keep it. That's okay.
The sherry wine.
All you do is pour it.
You don't drink the sherry wine with ice.
Yeah.
It's,
We'll take that. Thank you.
Stop it.
Gracias. Pour it in there. I think the show was pretty amazing. I thought it was definitely different than anything
I've ever seen.
that I've ever seen. And the guy, it was funny, at one point he had me involved in what he was doing emotionally, so it was a good show.
It's a story.
It's a very dramatic story.
Show it and show you a picture of them.
I agree.
Here's a picture of them.
But very well done. She was.
And there's these two dogs, there's a girl.
Yeah, I think it was definitely like
And that's me visiting him.
like a dramatic, artistic, musical, miniature musical. That's what it was. Like a play.
Not as long as an opera, which can get a little daunting, but this was
like, So I mean, it is like completely quiet around here. When we got here, it was bustling, but I guess they were telling us that at 2 o'clock is when everybody's out and about, and then after 3, everybody goes in and goes back to doing what they were doing, I guess, work or whatever. And it is totally like it's like midnight or something. But anyway, they come back out at 6 o'clock, and the city gets going again. So pretty strange. Like, look at that. This was completely full. So that concluded our time in Jerez. It was really cool to see the flamenco performance and learn all about the wine history of the region. And after a long day, we were all ready to get to Tarifa so we could get settled in and just relax. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in Tarifa.